Alright, so we're gonna talk about this lawnmower today that I just picked up last week. So my previous lawnmower was one of the new HRV Hondas, the 170cc. I bought it a year ago from Lowe's, but for some reason it never behaved properly, and come to find out that there was some damage with the crank because it was actually hitting the undercarriage. Didn't have a really good experience with that. I tried bringing it back to the store. They said they wouldn't take it back because I was just out of the time frame or so. But with all of that virus and everything that was going on last year, still didn't make an exception, which is fine. Everybody have their own rules. So they were telling me when I brought it to a Honda certified repair shop that it will cost me $400+ to repair the issue, but it wasn't worth it to me because by the time you fix one issue, another one will basically come up. If you already have such a major issue, you might as well just junk it out and get something else. So having that type of experience, I said, let me go ahead and try a different one. So I went to my local equipment store, and that would be something I would recommend to anybody that they want something different or different experience than going to like a local store, Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, that they don't tell you that they don't actually fix the stuff. They have to actually send it out to other people, and if you don't have the extended warranty from the store or so, they won't take the item back, and you basically be out of luck. You buy the extended warranty and you have to basically fix everything out of your pocket yourself. So I would recommend you go to any local lawn care or lawn care equipment specialist, one of those local stores that's around instead of those big box stores, and see if you have a better experience. A lot of times they have a little bit more variety that you can choose from. So anyway, Plant City, Florida, I4 Power, big up to I4 Power. I went in there, told them what happened with the Honda, and they basically gave me a good deal on this Masport. I never see this brand before, but I did some research and it's been around for a long time. And then of course, as you can see here, we have the Briggs & Stratton 8.5 liter, and it's a 190cc engine. So that was a plus to a little bit bigger than the Honda one, which was 170. So that should help me push through thicker grass, wetter grass, and so, because with the Honda one I found that it was bogging down, and honestly it didn't cut that crisp even with being a two-blade system. So anyway, as me say, I4 Power, they give me a good deal. So let's jump into the mower. I'm going to tell you some things I like and some things I don't. As you know, everything is not perfect, but you just have to make it work with whatever you can work with. So this is a Masport. The body itself is aluminum, lightweight. The wheels here, as you can see, they have the rubber, and then the wheel itself is plastic. It's supposed to be able to help the traction go over grass and tough turf a little bit better with this type of wheel setup. That's what I was told at the store. The back wheel, which this system is a rear wheel drive. As you can see, the treads are different, so it can help it grip thick and wet grass as well. So that's pretty nice. As I stated already, Briggs & Stratton engine, 190cc, the biggest one I found on any consumer self-propelled mower. So as I say, it should be able to handle all of this rainy season that's coming around right now in Florida. Rain every day, so you have to cut every week, and you need something decent and reliable that you don't have to worry about breaking down or anything crazy like that after you just buy the mower for a year. You understand? So very basic engine, reliable as always. I have a lot of Briggs & Stratton stuff already, generator, whatever it may be. All of my older mowers, they have been Briggs & Stratton engine, never give me a problem. On this model, you remove these two knobs, and as you can see, one is unlocked, so you would turn it counterclockwise, and then to lock it you would turn it back clockwise. So you remove those, and that's where your air filter is. Make sure you check that every so often to make sure it's clean of debris and anything like that, so your engine can breathe good. Over here, you know, the very simple gas cap design, decent sized gas tank. As you know, being self-propelled, going need a little bit more, so I'm going to burn a little bit more. So a bigger gas tank. Over here you have a gas shutoff valve, so that's nice. You don't have these on the regular push mowers. It is a single blade cutting system, 21-inch. Simple setup, and I already cut my yard one time with it, and it cuts very nice. It didn't leave a lot of debris or uncut grass like the Honda did, so I really like that. Coming back here, this is your chute system or your bag system, whichever you choose. I don't really like for bag stuff because I don't have no time to stop every minute and dump it or whatever, so I like that they more strong enough to clip the grass and mulch it up properly the first time at that too. So over here you come back here if you want to add your bag. The bag is inside of my shed since we don't really use it, so just for demonstration purpose you lift here, and this is how you would attach your bag system in these clips on the side there. And then in here, that right there is an actual plug, so if you remove that, that helps your bagging system also, because right now I just have it on straight mulch, so it should keep all of the clippings just falling to the ground. But of course, you know, some always get past the system, which is, you know, that's normal for anymore, so that's not bad. It does not come with side discharge, as you can see, but this is their version of the side discharge, I guess. I'm not too sure, but that's the only reason I would think it would be there. But still, it will be shooting the clippings at your foot when you're cutting the grass. So honestly, just keep that shut, or whichever, if that's your preference, this will be somewhat of a side discharge for you, or it's supposed to be. So here, this lever here, if you adjust this, if you push it down or lift it up, you can move your handlebars where you want. So you would release this, and as you can see, you have slots on the side, so you pull the lever back and forth, and you would move it for storage, or if you need to move it or adjust it. These two levers on the side, you pull them up, and then as you can see, that loosens it here, and then you can adjust the handlebar to whatever position that you want it. So that's a nice feature, instead of having to unscrew the little butterfly wings like the older design. Up here you have the camera focusing, you have your speeds. It goes from 1 to 8. So I like to keep it right around 5, because this thing actually moves. It really moves, and that I really like the power behind that. So as I say, go through the thick wet grass, you can still have enough power to move itself. So over here you have your throttle. Down here you have your shut off stop, you have your slow, and then you have your fast run. Then we go up here. It's a kind of different setup than the ones you're probably used to. So instead of your engine being in the back, your engine is here, and then you would engage this and your engine to engage the self-propel. If you release this, it actually shuts off. If you have the engine going and you don't have that self-propel, it's kind of hard to push the mower. And this setup is actually the one thing I really don't like about it, but I'm going to find some ways to just make it work for me. I'm going to probably find something to basically tie this up while me have it running, so the only thing I have to worry about is the self-propel, and then just shut it off from this lever. But it's really uncomfortable for your hands when you have to hold all three of them like that. And when you turn in corners or you come into the edge of the sidewalk, anything like that, you have to release this every time, and you have to re-grip it again. You kind of start hurting your hands after a while. So that design I don't really care for, but as I say, you can't be happy with everything. So as I say, very simple design, nice self-propel, very strong, very quick. Let me say, be careful how high you have that. Don't start it out at 8 if you never feel what a self-propel feel like before, because it was definitely surprising. So hopefully I have no issues with this lawnmower. Hopefully it lasts a long time. Again, it's the Masport with the Briggs & Stratton 190cc, 8.5 liter, or 8.5 foot-pounds of torque. Whoever way you see it, is the Briggs & Stratton Professional Series engine. As I said, the first look, I really like this more. And then also, before I forget, one thing I really do like, and I always wanted on a more, is this height adjustment system. Everybody know either now you have to adjust them by each wheel, and there's some little levels that when there's a lot of dirt and so build up on it, you can easily put it to the wrong spot and scare up the grass. But as you can see here, it's a one lever height adjustment system, which is very simple. You connect it over here by this rod and spring that goes to the front and back. So once you're ready to change the height, you just come over here, pull this over and put it in place, and you can do that back way or forward. Is very simple. So I really like that feature about this. So hopefully this can help you if you come across this more. If there's any issues that you have or anything like that, let me know. So maybe I could know what to look out for in the future if there's any problem that come up with mine. But as of right now, as I say, I used it for the first time last week. I'm going to go ahead and use it again this week. So hopefully everything stays good for a couple of years, because it's not cheap to buy these things, you know, and it's annoying when you have problem with these things and they're basically brand new. So hopefully no issues. Again, shout out to I4 Power in Plant City, Florida. You see it, big up. And shout out to Masport for this design. Very simple, very nice. I like it. So hopefully I will have this more for a long time. As I said, maybe next time, the next model, do something with this design, but for the time being, we'll just make it work, yeah? Nice. Until next time, remember to give a thumbs up and subscribe. Yeah, man. Check you later.